Y'all already know who I am, and those for you that are new, this is Christine, aka Existence is I, also aka Blue Mystic Rose. So, I came across this post saying that, how us females like the rough guys, the strong guys, the tough guys. How we don't really settle for the sweet, sentimental, the one that actually care about your feelings one. Yeah. And my thoughts on that post was like, wow. I mean, sure, like who don't want a nice, strong, tough guy that's not afraid to defend you or afraid to do anything else? But sometimes those type of guys lack common sense. Like a lot of the times these guys have no common sense. Yeah, they tough, they gangster, but they are willing to get locked up. Like for me, the type of guys I like, well, the guy that I have, he's like, he's all that in one, but he cares about my feelings. He cares about the consequences, and he cares about his own actions. Now, the type of guy that he is those type of guys that does do what he does, but also get away with it in a nice, calm, collective way. And my thoughts really on this, that every time a girl wants a guy that's tough, the bad boy type of guy, it's because they are running away or hiding from their own feelings. Running away from what they always want to run away from, aka a distraction. You see, a lot of them is scared to love. A lot of them are emotionally unavailable. I think, dating a bad boy is basically a trend. It's a trend. You only want to date them because, everybody else does it. And don't get me wrong, the movies, the cartoons, the animes, sure, makes them portray a certain way. But listen, baby girls, baby boys, baby babies, okay, this is real life. A lot of them lack, really dead serious, have no brain at all, like peanut brains. Peanut brains, like, yeah, you look cool and whatever, but are you actually smart? Are you actually educated? Do you actually know what you're actually talking about? Think about things like that. So when you ask yourself, why do you want a bad boy? What really is a bad boy? Do you really want that? Because a lot of the times when you get a bad boy, you're going to regret it. When you want to talk about your feelings, when you want to do certain activities and they don't want to do it, oh, they're not so cool no more, right? They're not so cool no more. They're annoying. Oh my God. Why this? Why that? But the thing about this is that a lot of females that want bad boys and they know they are not good for them is only to distract what they really hiding inside. When you're with an emotional guy or a guy that cares or a guy that is genuine, not that bad boys can't be like that too, but I'm talking about the majority. So when you get a guy that's really good, that really does care and all, it only promotes and bring out what you've been hiding this whole time. Because that guy is gonna wanna know your feelings. That guy is gonna wanna know what hurt you. That guy wants to make you grow. And a lot of us women don't want to grow. A lot of us women wants to stay in a familiar place. Fear, alone, distraction, insecurities, you name it. What is really the reason why y'all want a bad boy? What's really the reason? Like, look inside yourself. Look inside within yourself and ask yourself that. Are you running away? Are you trying to hide? All these questions are important to ask. The thrill, the excitement, the adrenaline, that is all excited. That's all, who don't want that? It's like going on a roller coaster and having that, that race, that heart race. That's the same thing you get when you're dating a bad boy. It's the same way, it's the same emotions, it's the same literally roller coaster ride. That man is gonna have you on a roller coaster ride. No doubt about it, he is. Trust me, this day and age, 2020, he's gonna have you on a roller coaster ride. And you don't want that. Honestly, you don't want that. What you want is his sperm. Yeah, just to say, yeah, I got him on check, I got him on lock. But you don't want the partnership because you know the partnership comes with a lot of drama and you're not ready for the drama. If you're not ready to face yourself, you ain't ready for the drama. That's even putting more trauma within yourself to hide even more. Of course, you're gonna think they will protect you. Because when I do think of bad boys, I do think of that. Until I, start reading up on my own knowledge. It's not like, and my own experiences. It's just watching them from afar and studying them, and it's just like, that's interesting. But would they really do what they should do? Would they? I don't know. But one thing I do know is that many of us women want bad boys also because we think they will protect us. Will they protect us logically? I don't think so. I feel like, they might just have both of us in jail. And if you're deep enough within the relationship, you're probably gonna be one of those ride or die. But are you a ride or die for the right person? Are you? You gotta think about these questions. You gotta think about these ideas in your head. Not everything seems as it seems. Everybody has a different perspective, and sometimes you're putting things in your head that don't even exist. You're putting hopes and dreams into somebody that has a whole different reality in their own head. Do they see you the same as you see them? Most likely not. Hey, it would be dope to have a bad boy, to have everything that the movie says and everything that comes in the books. I'm pretty sure they're out there, but I'm not looking. And I don't think you should look too. What I think you should do is worry about yourself and manifest what you want according to yourself and what you need. That's what I think you should do. Another thing is, us women be thinking we can change the bad boy. Yeah, he's bad. He do what he does. He breaks the rules. Sometimes he don't get caught. He gets away with it. But you have this little thing in your heart saying, oh, I can change him, especially if we get together. I can change him. You know why? Because that's exciting. That brings us back to the excitement. Like, who don't want to have that power? Everybody wants that validation. Everybody wants that power, right? Yeah. So when you think of bad boys, when I think of bad boys, when I used to think about bad boys, let me rewind that a bit. I used to think, if I ever do get with a bad boy, I'm talking about a legit bad, the person just don't give a hell who on the consequences and stuff, you know what I'm saying, that I can change him. But that requires a lot of energy and a lot of time. It's not like I can't do it, but it's just basically me neglecting myself. Because if I start doing all of that when back in those times, if I actually did went with a bad boy, then I feel like I would have had a lot of heartbreak. Not that every relationship don't go through heartbreak, but I'm talking about intense amount of heartbreak. That's what I'm talking about. So with me, now that I'm grown and I'm growing through all what I see, not everything that you want, not everything that you think you want or the desire that you want is the right cause. And to wrap up everything, basically what I'm really just trying to say is that When we find a bad boy, we find them attractive just because what they can do or what we think they can do and what they portray themselves to be. We want to change him. We want to make him feel like he's the only person in the world that is worth being looked at. And we basically just want to have the power to say, I changed that bad boy. I did that. But guess what? When you do that, you're not going to find him irresistible again. Or anymore. You're not going to find him irresistible anymore. You're not going to find him as a mystery. So take this into consideration. Know what you need, not know what you want. Well, know what you want in order to know what you need. Because 99.9% of the time what you want is never really what you need. This is why there's a saying nice guys finish last. But sometimes there's those nice guys that's not gonna be tolerant of your BS. They're not gonna wanna wait for you to get it together till, come back to them. Some of them move on. Those are the smart ones. Some of them, they are bad boys internally. They're not tolerating none of that anymore. It's 2020. Hopefully they don't. But no funny. What's really attractive about a guy is his brains. His brains. Because his brains could be anything that it can be. That brain of that good guy will be the best thing that ever walked into your life. Nice guys do finish last. But not every nice guy is gonna tolerate that. So be careful and choose wisely on who you want to be in your life.